So today on Project Shop, we're on site and we're going to put our newly installed winch to the test. What we have in this building is a massive backup generator that powered like this whole building. And they cut a hole in the wall for me. We got to cut this out. This thing is a monster. It's a 150 Kohler. I believe that's 3-phase. I hope so. We also got to get this tank out of here. They've already drained it of diesel, unfortunately. Oh, and we get a nice louver and a big belly pan, because apparently she leaks. So yeah, we're gonna get this wall off. I'm gonna back up in here and we're gonna drag it right out through that hole.
Which way are you going?
The right way.
Alright.
That's fast. Maybe I should put that thing on there.
Let's see if it'll do.
The one pipe's not rolling.
Yeah, stuck. Are we even on?
Oh, there
it's on.
there might be debris under there.
Yeah,
It's the plywood. No, it's not the front pipe. The front pipe's rolling. It's the middle one. The middle pipe's not rolling. Hold on, there's a screw right here. There's a screw right here. Fucking.
Get it out of there with one pipe. We used one pipe before.
Probably, well, I guess because it's connected to the truck.
There's a screw right under the spike here. Front
Go
pipe.
back.
Right, that's what I was trying to do. Back it back a bit so we can get the screw out. Back a bit. You don't need much. All that screws back a little bit. Come on guys, let's go to the other side, push it back. How do you a little, half an inch.
Stand your pipe back with your hand.
Give him a little.
Does someone have a broom around here so we can sweep out from underneath this thing? There's all kinds of
That front pipe is rolling here. Yeah?
Unless you got the broom. take our time. Let's not rush this. If you screw up, it's gonna be harder. You might want to help this one over. You know, maybe just bump it when it's pulling. Somebody just bump them over a little bit to kind of help jump over this.
I want to put that block on there. Yeah, because I watched this thing flex, dude, when it hit that screw.
Yeah. What do you need, a bolt?
Where's that knife, Steve? There you go. I wish I had my chain, dude. This is really frustrating.
Oh, quit it. We'll go get it. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna
Tell him I
get
want my
it.
shit back.
I am. I would have called him already, but you told me don't go to the car and get your number. I'll get it. He seemed like a decent guy. Let's find out if he is really a decent guy.
Yeah.
Bam. Bam. What's that? What's that block rated for?
20,000.
20? That's pretty good. Got to slow it down.
I think Sebastian, can you get a bowl of water? You guys want water? Water?
I'll take water.
Your waters? Please.
Need another one open?
No, it's good.
This is that we welded the axle on?
Yeah.
This one here? This
Yeah.
wheel?
That's the first tire. Oh, thanks a lot, man.
That doesn't look bad.
No, that tire was when I first put it on, it was crooked.
Oh, thank
The
you.
other tire wore fine. I put that on because the other tire got a bubble.
should just put it under the boat.
Hey, can you pick that up, Steve? Need to get that pipe, maybe that pipe under there before it drops.
Right there in front.
Put it up under the frame.
This one.
You got roll it back a little bit.
Roll it back a little bit.
Yeah. All right, watch your fingers.
Gotta have to lift it up a bit.
Yeah.
Right here.
Where's the bar?
It's over the.
Let me get the jack under it.
You shouldn't need that.
Should be able to drag it. There's no sketching on that later.
What we just hit.
We're just hitting the
We're coming up.
the
on
tread
the-
plate there.
Yeah.
Pry bar.
Hey, we should get my.
Yeah, a couple of pry bars. You got a
Well,
pry
what
bar?
I'm saying, if we put my floor jack up
Yeah.
under the front of it.
You just lift it up.
That's strong.
No. I can. We almost need to jack this up. Just put another pipe on this
I
wall.
think if we have two pry bars, if I jam it underneath, it's gonna ride over. You see what I'm saying? You have the pry bar?
Yeah.
Grab it. You don't wanna do that.
Yeah, the only problem is we can't.
What?
That's a beam. Radiator support's not support the weight.
That's a beam.
Where? No, man. Some lightweight shit. Further up underneath, maybe though. Can you see that one up underneath there? Way in there?
Yeah, that's some solid frame right there. That'll definitely support it. Yeah, that'll work.
Then we could just let it ride on the jack. Hey, we got it.
Got it? Got it?
Yep.
There you go. It's loading itself.
That's good. All right, what we're gonna have to do, Steve, is shorten this chain as far as we can.
No, guys, I think I want to keep.
Yeah, we gotta shorten the chain.
We're thinking about keeping it. We're thinking about keeping it.
Let's put it back.
Right.
That's a different story altogether.
That's true, right. When donkeys fly.
Uh-huh.
Man, you gotta make sure that's center, dude. You got that thing all jacked off to the side. You gotta loosen the one. Yeah.
It's not not even.
Does it matter?
I don't think-
Or it's gonna start pulling it sideways.
Let's see.
All right. Yeah.
You're good.
Well, do we got room for the tank in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, plenty.
This centered it.
Yeah,
Perfect,
plenty.
dude.
Anything you're too small.
Nah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of tongue
chains
weight.
under there.
Yeah, we got the chain out of there. Let me loosen that. Oh,
Wrong way. Pull that out. So I can fingers. Now it's down. Oh, we're on the wheels.
all right. Let me get the pry bar up there. Grab one of them. Lock in there.
All right, now I need this side.
Get some good discount auto parts. Get it the cat litter, the oil thing. Put it in here to absorb the oil.
What is your pliers?
Discount auto parts.
There you go. Go a little higher than that shit. A little bit.
Got a couple of bags. Drop it in there and groom it.
Jack it up and then put a block under it. Hold on. Just jack it up and put a block under it.
Here.
What are you trying to do?
You're good.
Get the jack out.
Give me that bar. I gotta break this tank loose from the floor.
Well, all in all, I'd say that was successful. We were flexing the crap out of that thing. So, I don't know if I'm going to need a center support. I don't know what that would actually do, but I think as long as I use the snatch block, we'll be all right with this setup like this. I'm super stoked about that. Did everything I wanted it to do, and we got this big beast on the trailer. Now, he did say it hasn't run in 2 years, but we'll go over it and see if we can't get this thing fired off, and this thing will run off of black diesel. So I'm super stoked about that. Oh, it's not too bad. No, that's okay. I'm just walking out. Are we attached to something?
Leave it forward. See the strap on the floor? Look.
Oh, the strap's right here. Oh. Okay, hold on. This way. I'm gonna lean it and then walk the bottom out.
Trying to make it? Yeah. Just made it. Look at that. Look at that.
I gotta walk it again.
That's I think there's a scatter.
there you have it. One massive generator. Gone. We got, oh, we gotta put all this stuff in the bed of the truck. We'll strap this down first, and then we're gonna get out of here. I'm supposed to go pick up some totes, but I think I'll have to reschedule. I think I'm actually gonna call it a day. Kind of tired, been up all night. So we're gonna load this down, strap it down, and hit the road. Oh, I guess I can start lowering down my jack. Having an electric jack is an awesome thing. It comes in handy so much when doing these loading, just leveling out this deck. You know, when you can level this deck out with the ramp and make a perfect line coming up. Now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this big baby. Look at the size of the block. Steve, you see this block, dude?
Which one?
This thing is massive, dude.
Yeah, it is.
This thing got like long stroke pistons or rods?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The pistons are only this big around. But the stroke is 8 inches.
Wow. This thing just looks like it would run my whole shop. Oh man. Okay, well, still gotta do some wiring. When I loaded, Steve sold that V10 motor and I loaded it in the dude's truck. I gave him my other heavy chain that I was going to do this with, but we used the strap. These straps have a single load limit of I think of like 3,300 pounds, which is almost the limit of that cable, but it's doubled, so that should be doubled. No, stop it, leave it alone.
You want some coolant?
Yeah, I'll take it. So, all right, I'm all right with that. Dude, you should have seen this thing flexing.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, oh, especially when I hit the screw, when it stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You only welded 3/4 to this side.
yeah, no, I didn't want to weld it all the way because I was going to take it off.
Oh.
The main thing is it's welded solid up under the back and on the back end where it would peel.
Good job.
Yeah.
We didn't even get to test it really. If you try
Nah.
to drag it now, it'd be a good test.
Yeah.
Want to try
It's,
and drag it?
no, this is great, dude.
I'll hook you up with no jack.
It'll drag it. That
think
thing
it
will
would?
slide right across that deck, dude.
I believe it would.
All right, I got to get this thing strapped down so we can get on the road. Well, there you have it. One massive generator removed from the building, loaded, strapped, and ready for transport. Now, Steve says these old engines like this run forever, and the fact that it's all original paint, it looks like, this thing really probably doesn't even have that many hours on it, considering how old it is.
Should be.
He did say that it looked like there might be overfull of oil, which might mean diesel fuel in the oil, which could be stuck injectors or something. I don't know. We'll just have to go over this thing, put a battery on it, and see if she cranks up. But I'm super stoked about it. Let's just make sure there's not nothing on this thing that's gonna fly. That's kind of loose. Make sure that's tight. There we go. Good here. Got ourselves a nice big tank. What do you think this will be? About 150 gallons?
Oh, no, more than that.
200 gallons?
Square holds way more than a drum.
Yeah.
Way.
So we got a nice little reservoir here. We'll fill that up with a nice mixture of black diesel and red off-road diesel, because this is off-road. So, all right, man. Looks like it's good condition.
That tank for your oil. For your,
874 hours.
that's enough.
40 years.
Over 40 years.
No.
That's not bad at all, man. So,
No, it's just, you know, it's basically rotten by not working.
Yeah.
If he actually ran all the time, he'd probably be in better shape.
yeah.
800 and what?
874 hours.
874 divided by 40, by 39, I think.
24 hours is 1,000 miles.
22 hours a year.
That's 1,000
Divided
miles
by
a year.
52.
Wow.
He ran 43 minutes a week.
43 minutes a week. So she's a baby, man. Hopefully it's got a lot of life in her.
He does. The problem is you just gotta get it to work. It's an old engine. An
Yeah.
old diesel engine. That thing will go tick, 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 tick for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just gotta get it where, you know.
Look at the size of the block.
Look at the
No, it's
gas.
fucking nuts.
It's massive, man.
It's that old Cummins diesel. They don't make it like that anymore.
No.
It's like the old, like I said, you can throw frying oil.
That's what I plan on doing.
Right.
Use motor oil
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, you throw motor oil in the fucking thing you burn. Like the old Mercedes then, you know, the D240s.
Yeah.
Or the D300.
All right, we made it back to the shop nice and safe. Now it is looking like we're getting some weather coming, so I covered that. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to paint this, but I will scrub this down and paint it and make it look nice. I went and covered the exhaust, the intake, the control panel, and both ports on the tank. Now, we pulled the oil, like when we jacked this up, I barely tilted this and it started leaking oil. And Steve wasn't sure if it was diesel fuel or oil because it looked thin. So this is what we think happened and why they stopped running this. Look how high this tank is. If they filled this tank up, it would put pressure above the fuel pump and the injectors. Steve thinks that the injectors stuck open and just filled.
They sat and bled.
Yeah, just bled. If this thing wasn't running but once a week,
Yeah.
if the fuel was up there, it's probably almost 1.5 feet above the injectors. It would have just pushed fuel right into the cylinder. You know, if that pump was leaky or had a bad seal or whatever. So
It had a big tray underneath it.
yeah, we got the big tray over here.
Because it was leaking fuel out that out of the dipstick over there. It was that high. It still is.
So they probably stopped running it just because it was over full of oil. And I'm just hoping that they didn't try to start it and it bend a rod if there was fuel in the cylinder. Hopefully that's not the case, but other than that, Steve's pretty confident we can get this thing running. What is this, dude? Is that supposed to be connected to somewhere?
What? No.
It's something. It's missing a rod.
Oil pump. This is for the engine oil.
Okay.
Look at that one big piston.
What is
When
this?
you throttle this baby up, it brings up the oil pressure. That's your oil for your crankcase oil for your. Yeah, when you throttle this baby up, it brings the oil pressure up here,
Okay.
along with your RPMs.
Look at this thing.
This is your fuel shut-off solenoid.
Low,
This is-
full, low, full.
That's a Murphy switch. If something goes wrong, it'll shut the engine down.
Huh.
This
Okay.
is your fuel shut-off solenoid.
Okay, well, there's a date on this thing. This was literally 7 of 87. So this thing was born in July of 1987. Its birthday is coming up, July 29th. So yeah, and the fact that this thing doesn't have that many hours on it, it was barely run. Hopefully we can get this thing fired up and running on some black diesel, because that would be sweet. And if that's just a problem of it being above that tank, we'll what I'll try to do is get this thing situated on a trailer and then lay that tank down and reconfigure the things to fill it and where it picks up the fuel. Because if it was just pushing fuel through the system, yeah, that's all it was doing probably. So we probably scored a nice thing. Steve did find them online, found one online for about $6,500. But in my opinion, I'm just going to keep it. And if we can get it fired up, I'm definitely keeping it, because I've always wanted a diesel generator. Even though I get a bunch of generators that run are in good condition, they're all propane or natural gas.
This thing is overkill.
This is overkill?
Oh my God.
Hey man,
Power this whole...
go big or go home, dude. Did you see the size of the building this thing was powering?
Yeah, it was 7 stories tall.
7-story building, man. Big building. So yeah, this will power my shop for sure. All right, come on, man. It's starting to rain. All right, I'm getting out of here. I'm tired. I've been here all day and all night, and I'm going home. So if you come this far, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See if we can't get this thing fired up. See what we're going to do with those things. Huh? Oh, that's for the radiator? So don't burn up? That's cool. That's a big radiator. I bet you that thing's copper and aluminum, or copper and brass. It looks like it's in good condition too. You know why?
About 10 inches thick.
Because this thing's been inside its whole life, man. This rain now is probably the first moisture this thing's ever seen. And that sucks. I should go get a tarp and cover this thing. It'll be all right.
You're fine.
We're gonna have to get an enclosed trailer for it.
Yeah, we'll find something.
Yeah.
That house we took down with the other big generator, the big...
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
I'll just hose it down with a little WD, keep it lubed up. The whole thing. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one when we try to start this thing up. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. Dancing. You ever seen your copper dancing before? I really got to get this stuff sorted out, but today we're really just going to focus on these pallets right here